Good afternoon, Fashion Dolls. We are back with another Style by Stevie exclusive. My exclusive sit-down interview with model, actor, dancer, Skyh Black. I am so honored to be doing this interview right here on Style by Stevie. Skyh Black has not only done acting, but he's also done backup dancing professionally for Rihanna, Beyonce, and more importantly, Tamar Braxton, as well as Mariah Carey. Hey, sis. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Make sure you guys have your questions ready. I'm going to have to wrap up this interview because Skyh has an audition to go to, so I can't keep him any longer. So make sure you guys have your questions already ready. I mean, blow that question box up down there. I'm super excited to be doing this interview this evening. And tomorrow, it has been announced that I will be interviewing Tangi Miller, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you guys tune in 3:30 for that. I'm so excited for this interview right here. Yes, he has done professional backup dancing for Rihanna, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, and Tamar Braxton. I'm super duper excited for this interview right here this afternoon. Welcome, Skyh Black fans. Hi, Levi. I see you guys are coming in. Make sure you guys have your questions ready because we have to wrap up at a certain time. And tomorrow, we have an exclusive sit-down interview, 2 back-to-back interviews with Tangi Miller from Medea's Family Reunion. You guys might have seen her in that. She's going to be with me tomorrow at 3:30. And 4 p.m., Crystal Loach. We're going to discuss bait. So definitely come in. Let me send him this live and let him know that I'm on. Oh, la, la. I hope you guys are doing all right this evening. I hope everyone is doing all right. I'm feeling excellent, and I hope you guys enjoyed this morning's show. The show this morning was very epic. We said a lot. We said a lot in just a little bit of time. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the show. I've been leaving the replays up, so make sure you guys go and check that out more importantly than anything. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm waiting on Skyh to come in, but in the meantime, between time, I'm going to fill you in on what you guys need to see this week on Style by Stevie. I'm going to have amazing guest co-hosts. I have a guest co-host coming on October 10th. Definitely tune in for that. We have some more guest co-hosts. Next week is Live Love Fashion DC. She is going to be guest co-hosting with me next week. And next week after is Dr. Sunstorm. He's going to be guest co-hosting with me on the 30th. And then transitioning into my birthday month, October. Yes, my birthday month. I'm super excited. Scorpio season. We're going to have G-Status ATL Hustle Week. So we're going to have some amazing guest co-hosts. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I'm waiting on Skyh. And we're definitely going to get this right. I'm waiting, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you guys are doing all right. Okay, let me shoot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my guest is here. My guest is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Skyh Black. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? It is a pleasure and such an honor to be interviewing you.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing great.
Yes, let's get this interview started, ladies and gentlemen. He is here. Okay, so my first question to you is, what made you pursue a career in acting?
Oh wow. Can I curse right here? I curse. All bullshit aside, I never actually wanted to be an actor. Real talk. I was a backup dancer for a lot of years, and I had the chance to work with Debbie Allen. And Debbie Allen pulled me to the side in rehearsal one day. I think I was rehearsing for Mariah. And she said, "Child, I'm going to make you an actor." And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And I said, "That's not me, Miss Allen." And she said, "You don't know who you are yet." So she took me under her wing. She trained me, and I literally fell in love with it. I became it was just it was an outlet for me. So I literally became obsessed from that day on, and here we are. You know what I mean? So that Miss Debbie Allen is the one who saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
She's such a pioneer. She's
Oh
such an
yeah, yeah,
icon.
she's freak incredible. Yeah,
What was it like to be trained by Debbie Allen? Because she's intense, and we've seen the show Fame growing up. Everybody knows that show.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
She's just
mean,
incredibly talented in her
you use the
stuff.
right word. It's intense. It's intense. But it's the ultimate level of professionalism. You know, I think that for in my career, women have always been extremely instrumental in leading me in the right direction. You know, and you know, the saying goes behind every great black man is an even greater black woman. You know, so from Miss Allen to B to Mariah to Rihanna to Tasha Smith, who is my coach at the moment. So it was nothing short of absolutely incredible. You know, you got to, like you said, you got a pioneer. You got her teaching you all the ropes. You got her teaching you the ultimate highest level of professionalism. So I mean, it was it her famous quote: "If you want fame, is where you start working and sweat and sacrifice." So yeah, it was incredible.
And you have such an extensive resume. You've mentioned Rihanna, you've mentioned Beyonce, you've done choreography with them.
No, I've
What
never
was
done
it?
choreography. I can't take that credit. I was a dancer. I was just one of the
Okay,
dancers.
okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like to work with Beyonce?
B is a different beast. You know, I feel like I personally didn't go to college. You know, I started my career right out of high school, and I felt like going straight into the industry. I always say B ushered me into the industry. Starting off working with her, it was like your bachelor's, master's, and doctorate program, and your job all in one. So I personally think Beyonce is a little underrated. I know that sounds crazy, but if you get to watch her work, and I got to watch her work for like 10 years, you know, so I mean, when everybody else would go to lunch and everything like that, I'll be sitting there just watching. You know, I feel that just even learning camera angles and knowing how to be on camera and present yourself in the business side, like I learned all that from B.
Right. And it's all about technique. What
Oh
advice
yeah.
would you give to people who are looking to get into this, because you've been dancing for a minute?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I started dancing at 5. So, you know, that's a good question. People ask me that, and I always have to sit back, and it takes me about a good 10 seconds to get my thoughts together. And I would have to say there is no shortcut. It's work and dedication. You know, people always say, well, how do you get there? How did you do? I trained. I trained. And that's all it is that I train relentlessly. And even as an actor, I am up probably about 7 in the morning. I'm in the gym, then I come back. Like, I know we had to cut our interview short today. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
But I got 2 scripts in last night that I have to have done by tomorrow. And so it's just a relentless amount of training. If it's your purpose, if you want to do it, yo, there should be nothing that's going to tear your focus. That's the quickest way to get there. Is to train and sacrifice and of course prayer.
Okay. No, that's right. And more
Hmm.
importantly, staying grounded. And I said
Very
this when
much
I
so staying
did
grounded.
did the interview with Ben Pattinson from the
Hmm.
show Greenleaf. I
Uh-huh.
said the same thing to him. I said you got to stay grounded, and more importantly, yes, work ethic, Sky fans,
Yeah,
and more
work ethic
importantly,
extremely.
keeping a good circle around you and surrounding yourself with people who you know that
Yeah,
are going to be beneficial with you,
and
because
that's
this
going to hold you
industry is,
accountable for your bullshit. You
yes,
know,
and call it
hu-
out,
yeah,
accountability.
yeah, humility and humility is one of the things that a lot of people probably fail on because you know, we're in the entertainment industry, right? And you really have to not just honor um you know, the professionals that you're around and people that you're working for, but let's just be honest, it's the fans and it's the supporters and it's everybody else that really make you. You know what I mean? You can't go around being an asshole, bro. You got to be a good person. You know, you got to have that humility because there's, we're so privileged to be able to do what we love for a living. You know, you can't, you have to really give one, I do, give all the glory to God. And really realize it's the people. It's the people are really the reason because you are where you are. You know what I mean? So that humility factor, and a lot of people miss that. That humility factor is important. And like you said, stay grounded. I grew up with my grandparents. So, you know, they definitely they have my ass in line. You know.
Okay, my next question to you is, if you could collaborate with any actor,
Hmm.
dead or alive, who would that be?
You know what's, I love this question. Thank you for asking that question. There's two actors that I definitely want to collaborate with, and they're not named actors yet. I know some of the most talented people that are right next to me. And it's two, they're like my brothers. It's one actor named Tremaine Norris, and there's another actor named Timothy Brown. Out of everybody, and I have a lot of idols. Like I have a lot of idols, like of course Denzel and Will and Brad Pitt and Forrest and Morgan Freeman. Like the list goes on, right? But Jamie Foxx. But I want to work with my two brothers because I feel that they are some fucking phenomenal actors. And to get on camera and to get on screen and to be able to go against somebody that knows you. So they know your strengths, they know your weaknesses. So it's like this fun competition and sparring match. Those are the two I like to work across. So those are the two actors that I would love to work with. So y'all look them up. Tremaine Norris and I think it's TP Brown on Instagram, but they're great.
Okay, okay, right. And give up and coming actors the opportunity because, like you mentioned, you said Denzel, and then we lost someone else that is so iconic
Chadwick.
too.
Chadwick is
Yes.
iconic. Yeah. Yes.
What
Rest
were
in
your
peace, Chadwick.
thoughts?
You know, it's bittersweet, right? Um, I was talking to Tasha about this, and Chadwick was only 43, but he lived such an amazing and full life. And if I could tell anybody anything out there, yo, I know life is hard. 2020 has been absolutely insane. You know, it's been hit after hit after hit from the social injustices that we're dealing with, from just like the pandemic and then everyday life. You know, it's been hard. However, I encourage everybody to go after your purpose, man. Go after your purpose. There's only one you. So whatever you love to do, whatever you like, you have a platform, and I applaud you for this platform. You know, whatever you love to do, go after that shit, bro, and go after that shit hard, because you don't want to get older and regret. And Chadwick being 43, his life is such a testimony when you look back and you're like, damn, this dude is really, really went after his purpose and made such a huge mark on the world in such a short time. So yes, it's bittersweet, but it's so inspiring at the same time.
And to add on to what you just said, we never knew what he was going through. You never know
No,
what a person is going through
not at all.
or battling.
Yeah,
And shout outs to his team for keeping it a
yeah.
secret because
Shout out to his team, definitely.
sometimes people don't really want to tell what they're going through because they don't
Yeah,
want people to worry.
yeah.
They're
They
just
don't want
like,
to
it's
broadcast
okay.
it. Yeah, they definitely don't want to broadcast it. And also, too, it teaches us as people we cannot be judgmental. You never know what another person is battling. You know, I remember reading in the media that, oh, he's getting so skinny, oh, he's getting that. What is going on? And it's kind of like you see everybody every day, right? And you walk down the street and you see this person, you see that person, but you don't know what that person just went through 5 minutes to a day before you just saw them. So we cannot be judgmental. It's a really bad disease that we have, especially in the social media age where everybody got comments and stuff like that. But um, like you said, shout out to his team and just shout out to him for being as strong as he was, for being as he persevered through any and everything. He was that dude is a total inspiration,
To so many people and children, like to have the first black superhero
man.
and look up to
Not
this
just to
person.
us. To us,
Right.
we never saw that growing up. I ain't never see no black superhero, bro. Especially in Africa. I've been to Africa, and Africa's incredible. It's not what you see on TV. It's so evolved, and it gives us something, and even as an actor, to be like aspire to. Like, and imagine a little kid sitting there is like, I could be a superhero. We didn't have that. We didn't have that when I was growing up, you know. So that's beautiful.
Another thing we're going to talk about, which is kind of controversial, as you mentioned it earlier, is the social injustice that's going on. And I see that you've
Man,
been very, very, very active and
yeah.
very outspoken on that. And I
Hmm.
applaud you for that 100%, as well as
Thank you.
me.
Thank you.
It's all across the board. And today
Yeah.
it was revealed that the killers of Breonna Taylor, one
Yeah.
was charged.
Only one.
What What are
Only
your
one.
thoughts?
Um, it's crazy. I actually, right before, I think about 2 or 3 minutes before, I just saw the whole broadcast via Shade Room before we hopped on the live. And I made it a conscious effort to put myself in a lighter space because I felt that you are due that respect in your platform, and everybody that's watching is due that respect. But, I'm a black man. I'm a black man first before I'm anything else. Um, and it hurts. It hurts, bro. It's just like, how? We're in 2020. I have no words yet. I haven't processed my thoughts, but honestly, I'm angry. I'm not gonna hide it. I feel that I owe my supporters and I owe you and your platform transparency. And I'm upset. I'm upset and I'm angry, and I think I agree with the most disrespected group in America is the black woman. The most targeted group in America is the black man. And I, I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a $15,000 bond, and yeah, I'll digress.
I can tell you're hurt. I'm hurt and I'm angry as well too. And it's a history, it's an ongoing cycle of
Ongoing cycle.
disrespect towards black women.
Yeah,
And we've seen all of these videos where black women have been disrespected. And I'm not
right,
even going to get into it because this is about Sky. It's not about
right.
me.
No,
I'll be
no,
dragging some.
it's crazy. I want to piggyback on that. Like, it just as a people. In addition to that, I haven't really spoken out about it, and I'll speak on it really quick because I know we got a limited amount of time. We as a people have to stick together even more. Like, um, we already have a lot of shit against us. It just, again, the injustices. And then when you get to the Black Lives Matter movement, we have to, as a people, realize that it's all inclusive. That is all Black Lives Matter. You know, we can get a little, they're my people. I love my people. But we can get a little bit overly judgmental of each other and overly critical, and a lack of empathy. So it's not just Black Lives Matters when it's cool, but it's Black Lives Matter, Black Black female lives matter, Black trans lives matter, Black quirky lives matter, Black gay lives matter, Black straight lives matter, Black lives matter as a whole. And until we get that as a people to do this, we're gonna always be, it's always a conquer and divide type mentality. You feel what I'm saying? So we need to get that, and we really need to get that deeply.
This is going to sting America for a while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
This is going to hurt.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the
That's right.
truth.
It is the truth.
In a nutshell, we have to continue to come together.
We definitely do.
Audience, do you have any questions? Because I can't keep Sky. I can't keep him. I wish we could, but he's got to go to his audition. And we got to wish him the best of luck. I know you're going to get it. I'm the
Thank
type of
you.
person I like to manifest things.
Oh, I'm
So
with you. I'm with you on that.
speak it into existence. And
Amen.
another question I wanted to ask you before the audience starts is, how do you stay so grounded with all of this stuff coming at us month? You got the election coming up.
Yeah,
You've got all of this stuff going on with the USPS and them trying to dismantle all of this stuff going on,
Hmm.
how do you stay grounded?
I think um I pray, and I have a good circle of friends. I do, and my career is in a very, very good spot, and I've always been extremely focused and ambitious. So I delve myself into work, and it's a gift and a curse. But I just delve myself into work, and I've had to learn. Like you said, I was very active on social media about everything that was going on, and I personally, I think I went into a depression, and I had to pull myself out of that because I was angry every day, and that's no way to live life. So what I've been doing is I've been checking in and understanding what's going on in the world and actually being aware. But sometimes I do have to disconnect because I feel, and I feel for a living. That's what I get paid to do. So I've had to keep that groundedness. I've had to say, okay, let me make a conscious decision to not look on social media. I do not watch the news. I do not believe in the news because the news to me is TV, and it's angles and it's shots, and it's to get their story across that they want to promote, right? I do love what the younger kids, younger than myself, are doing with lives and everything like that. That's where I get my news because that's what I believe because it's in the moment. But I actually have to just like say, yo, okay, Sky, turn the page, get back to work. That's what I really do. I just focus in on the work.
And to my black brothers and sisters out here, there's nothing wrong with saying okay. It's okay to say I'm not okay.
Yeah, definitely. You should say that. I mean, let's just be real, and we can go over about 10 minutes. I don't mind. Um, uh, it is okay to say you're not okay. And as a black man, in the life that I'm living, I'm from the South. And a lot of times as a black man, you don't get to say, I'm hurt. You don't get to be hurt because there's a level of toxic masculinity that exists when it comes to us having to be where society thinks we're supposed to be, or even the expectations we place on ourselves as a people. And you're not gonna be 100 every day. It's just facts. And trust me, it is okay to not be okay. That's the first step to getting better, to acknowledge that I'm not okay right now.
And I wish people would get out of this thing where they think, oh, I gotta go. You looking at me like I'm crazy. I gotta go to counseling. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody and
At
saying,
all.
I'm hurt.
At
I'm
all.
sad. I'm angry.
At all. That's why I love to be an actor. That's my favorite thing. For me, acting is therapeutic. I get to work out shit that I can't necessarily work out in life because of, just because you can't go around acting crazy. But I get to work out my issues through different characters and understand more about myself, you know? Because the saying is that the character comes to you, you don't go to the character. So whatever character you actually get to play, there's a real part of you in there. That's why God blessed you to play that character.
And also, to kind of lighten the mood,
Hmm.
you've not only done acting and dance, but music. Tell us about your hit single Overdose.
Oh, you know what, man? Music. It's so funny. This is the third conversation I've had in the last 24 hours about music. I kind of, honestly, I kind of checked out for a little bit. I did not write Overdose. I didn't like it. I was following the trend, and it was a cool song, but I listened back to it, and I was just like, I wasn't in that place, you know. And even though at the moment I was younger, and it's kind of like you just want it. You want to get on and you want to do what everybody wants you to do, and this, that, and the other. But then as time goes on, excuse me, you gotta find out who you are as an artist. And it was a cool moment in time. And musically, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna not do music, but my focus is so different now. I feel like I personally, I'm on a new chapter of life. Um, I even recorded a whole nother project that I just didn't put out, and I was just like, I want to surrender. I want to surrender and let God see what God is doing, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna probably put something out at some point, but I don't know. I can't even give you an answer.
Okay, let's get to some of these comments and stuff in the audience. Okay, Sky Black fan says, but I can definitely tell as a fan that not you as an artist. Love Me or Leave Me was
Hmm.
definitely you.
Yeah, I
And
wrote
we
that.
got a question also as well too.
Shout out Sky Black fans. Sky Black fans has been like came out of I used to dance for Tamar, and then Sky Black fans became a fan. Shout out to Ty, and I've met Ty, and I'm very interactive with my fans. That's been down with me from day one, and I just I got to shout him out. Thank you, Ty. Ty Campbell, y'all. He's incredible. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, Sky Black fans asked, what's next
So,
for you in acting?
oh, what's next? I do have something huge coming up. I don't know what I can and cannot say about it. All I can say is season two, BET, Tyler Perry. That's all I can say.
And I know what it is.
Right. Yeah. I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to upset the network. So
No, don't.
I don't know what I can say.
Okay, oh, okay. Derek Downey Jr. Oh my God, he
What's
says
up,
big
bro?
bro.
What's up, bro? That's my homie. What's up, Derek?
He is so talented, and I love your Whitney Houston videos as well
Oh,
too.
Derek is a fucking hilarious.
Okay, we've got that question. Any more questions? You already said too much, LOL. We know the show. Oh, the audience is starting to catch on to it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's coming out soon, so I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to
Okay,
see it.
what was the process like? I'm just gonna ask that. You don't have to give anything about the show, but what was the process like?
Um, I'm going to talk about this. The process was incredible, and I know I keep saying that word, but it was like I feel like just to be able to be working in the pandemic as an actor, you already a cut above the rest. Like you got favor on you. Um, but to work with Tyler again, I feel Tyler is underrated. Like Tyler is incredible to watch and to work with, and the nuances and the machine that he has going, and the amount of jobs he's given to us, and not just actors, but you got the crew, you got makeup, you got just people who keep the grounds. Like everybody is extremely important, and it takes so much to make that lot run. And you got people buying houses and paying their kids college tuition. So just a man to be able to do all of that for generations and generations. And then I keep saying like being on the lot was like an adult Disney World. You had everything you wanted from um, food was nonstop. It was the safest place in the world. I think I had 7 COVID tests. Um, um, the work, and I like to work, so the work was extremely gratifying. Fast paced, doing what you do, being in the character. Just it was almost a spiritual experience for me. It felt great. My grandfather passed, and this was what he always wanted for me. So it was very bittersweet in the best way. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't wait to we go back.
Okay, we got a question from Sky Black fans. Let's get into it.
Hmm. Can you do more
It's
IG lives? I would try. I would try. Life is getting really, really busy right now. I just signed with one of big boys. So we just closed that deal as far as agents. So my life is literally like changing even more. So I'll try to do live. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm that interesting, or just somebody don't want to watch me all day. But I'll try to do it more behind the scenes when I'm behind the scenes.
And I'm pretty sure your fans would appreciate that.
Yeah,
One of your fans just said your father is proud.
thank you, thank you. That spot hits different for me. You know, that was my best friend.
Sky Black fan says Sky is not that social. LOL. Nah, I'm just kidding. I understand. Congratulations to you. Yes, give it up to Sky. Big things are coming in the horizon for him, and I can see it. I said the same thing to Ben Patterson from Greenleaf, and I
Hmm.
said the same thing. I just recently did an interview with Dawn Robinson of En
Okay,
Vogue,
okay,
and I
dope.
was telling her the same thing, and she was saying, big things are coming for me in the horizon. So whatever God puts out there for you is for you. Don't let
Hey,
nobody take that away from you.
whatever
And I wish people would get that mindset.
they need, that is one of the best things you could ever say. Whatever's for you is for you. You know, that's why I don't understand hating on somebody else. I don't understand the jealousy. I don't understand. There's always great to have healthy competition, right? But amongst friends. But whatever God has for you is for you. And can't nobody take that away from you because it is meant for you by the creator. So, you know, come on, y'all, we gotta do better. Like just because this person over here is doing this, you don't know that person's journey in order to get to where they are. You know what I mean? Um, and you know, people have said that, damn, it happened for you so fast as an actor. And I'm like, bro, I was homeless 3 times. You know, I worked, I sacrificed, and so yeah, whatever's for you is for you.
Okay, my next question to you, because I can't keep you. It's already 4:32. I know you have to be at your audition. We can't keep them, ladies and gentlemen. But my next question is, did you play instruments in middle school? You played the alto
I did,
saxophone?
I did. I played alto sax, and actually my grandparents thought I was gonna be a musician. They never thought that's what they thought I was gonna be because I played alto sax. I went to what's called All State, where you're like one of the best in the state. And at the last minute, I chose to go the dance route because it was always music or dance ever since I was a kid. And at the last minute, I chose to go the dance route. And the reason why I chose to go the dance route, because I believe I was probably at that time a much better musician. You know, reading music, and I played bass clarinet for concert season, and I was a drum major. So um, I had a black teacher, a black male teacher, tell me, "You will never be a professional dancer." And whenever you tell me that I can't do something, you fucked up. So, um, but I thank him for that because if he didn't tell me that, I wouldn't be where I am today. So thank you, Mr. Bratcher. I appreciate you, bro. um, but all BS aside, no. We got to use everybody as a blessing. You know, I know people say let haters be your motivators, but sometimes God allows you to hear things because there's a purpose that you need to go to that you wouldn't have ordinarily gone to if you didn't hear this comment. So there's really no if it if it puts you on the purpose, it's not you can't even look at it as a negative comment. You look at it as a needed comment.
And you persevered. Sky Black fans is saying what I basically just said, which is you proved him wrong.
Yeah,
And
I
I like to
mean,
do that too. Go ahead.
yeah, I agree with you. So go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, you could finish. I was saying that I was agreeing with Sky Black fans, and then he said, "We need you in a movie playing saxophone. Let me call Will Packer or somebody."
Hey, Will, holla at me. That'll be dope.
So, if they asked you, because we've seen Chadwick play all of these different characters and these iconic films, he played James Brown in 42. Like, could you see yourself in the near future playing in a bio?
Yes, there's actually one bio I really want to do, and it's many people don't know. It's called Black Caesar, and Black Caesar was the first black pirate before pirates had a negative name. and it was like in the 1700s, and there's not much on his life. Like we only hear about Bluebeard, and we only hear how pirates were negative. But this guy was so powerful, and I think he was born in France in the 1600s, and he ruled the seas. So much so to British Parliament had to get permission from him to actually like do trade. So I would love to do stories like that of historians that we don't even know that we have, that we're not taught in school. You know, like I didn't learn about Rosewood until I got older. I didn't learn about the Black Wall Street or Tulsa, Oklahoma until I got older. So there's several um like Black Caesar. I would love to play him and bring that story to life just to educate my people about how great we were and how great we still are.
That's important.
Hmm.
And we see so many celebrities playing these iconic characters. And
Hmm.
Janelle says it's very articulate. Yes. Yes. And Sky Black says that will be a good story to tell. I definitely can see it. Me too. Me too. I
Yeah,
would love to see him portray a character like that. That's
yeah,
powerful and it
that'd be
speaks in
dope.
volumes.
Hmm.
So I'm going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. I know we can't keep him. Wait, we got a comment. We definitely, the question box is in the way. We definitely need more of that. I learned about my historical figures when I arrived in college, and I'm still learning my final year.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I feel like we have so much history as a people that has been blocked from us for years and years and years. And I'm extremely interested. Like, I'm extremely interested to be able to have the opportunity to tell those stories, you know, because there's a generation that's going to be after us. So it's our job in order to educate our kids and our kids' kids. So, yeah.
And with everything going on, this president is currently trying to take away black history with patriotic education. We know what you mean by patriotic education. You mean protecting white supremacy. I said it,
Yeah.
I called it out for what it was.
Yeah.
But we need to teach our children about this. We
We
have to.
do. We do. We do. We owe it to ourselves and our culture.
So great interview. I can't keep them, you guys, and thank you so much for just taking a few
Yo,
minutes
and
out of
thank
your
you. And
schedule.
thank you. And I want to say kudos to you for following your dreams, hopes, and passions and doing what makes you happy. That is one of the most important things, to do what makes you happy, creating a positive platform for people to come on and be able to just connect with people who support them. So thank you. Thank you for reaching out, and I'm glad we could work it out. And don't stop. Keep being you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on a path to greatness. So thank you.
Let me stop because you're about to make me tear up. And thank you to Kimberly. Thank you to
Oh, thank you,
Kimberly.
Kim.
Kimberly, thank you
Yeah,
so
if Kim is
much.
on here, thank you, Kim, because Kim keeps it in line, man. And I never thought a little black boy from Dade County, Cal City, Florida, would be living out the dreams that I am now. Right? You know, I always used to watch TV and be like, oh, I want to do that, or I want to have this, or I want to have this schedule, and God is incredible. And thank you, and He places people in your lives for a reason. And thank you, Kim, for being here to just facilitate it and making it happen. And thank you for being flexible with my schedule. And I don't take anybody for granted. I don't take anybody in these comments for granted. I see you. I see you on my Instagram. I see you in my DMs. I'm sorry I don't get a chance to reply a lot of the times, but you know, life is great. I mean, right now I got a gang of stuff on my table to read before 5. So, but I do not take any of you for granted. You know, you don't have to be interested, but you are. And I love y'all for that from the bottom of my heart.
Love is always real. You deserve all the success. Right. Give it up to Sky. All love in here. Your fans are giving you so much love, and you clearly see
I
that in the
love them, man.
audience.
I love them. It brings tears to my eyes. You know, like I tell them all the time, I say, yo, you inspire me just as much as I may inspire you, you know?
Wow, from Trinidad and Tobago, how does that make you feel? They're all over the world.
Wow, I was a kid with a dream, and I became a man with purpose. So thank you guys. My heart is full, bro. Like my heart is full, you know.
I'm going to conclude this fantastic interview. I wish we could stay, but Sky's got a lot of auditions to definitely get to, and he's going to kill it. I already know it. I like
Thank
to
you.
manifest things, so we're going to put
Yes,
it in the universe.
thank
And
you.
again, thank you so much for such an incredible interview. Again, I'm so honored that I got to interview you.
Thank you, and thank you for reaching out. And maybe we can do it again when I got a little more time.
Yes, for sure. I would love to have you back. So, I will get in touch with Kimberly. And Kimberly, again, thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
All right, y'all be good. Have a great day. Follow your dreams.
Yes. And more importantly, stay safe, everybody. Y'all,
Stay
please stay
safe.
safe.
Wear your
COVID
mask.
19 is still
Please,
loose.
it is. Wear your mask, y'all. Come on now. I know we don't want to wear, but wear your mask. You know, be safe. All right.
And y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. We love y'all. And thank you again, Sky and
And
Kimberly.
thank
Thank you
you.
guys so
Thank you.
much. You are
All
so
right.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.